Hello everybody, so today I'm doing movies to watch on Netflix part 5. Like I always do with this, there will be a link in the description down below for a website where you can check if this movie is also on your Netflix. But with this I always say if it's on the UK or the US, and there's not as much US stuff here this time because the UK's actually added a lot of amazing stuff recently, but there is a few US ones on here. So yeah, let's get into this. So the first up is by Burnham, Make Happy, which is on UK and US. I think this was a Netflix original movie as well, so it's on all of the Netflixes, I believe. This is sort of a musical stand-up. I've always loved Bo Burnham. I've loved all his stand-ups, and this one is absolutely hilarious. The songs are so well done. The cinematography is amazing on this as well. It's one of the best cinematography that you wouldn't expect from a stand-up. It's incredible, and yes, I love this. It had me laughing so much. And it gets very serious and is really, really well done. And Bo Burnham is fantastic. He's only 25, and it's crazy how far he's got and how brilliant he is. And next up is Ava's Possessions, which is on UK and US. This is a woman, the story of a woman who was possessed, and then she has to sort of go to an Alcoholics Anonymous, but it's for people that were possessed as well, so they've got to go in a circle, talk about the possession, what they did while they were possessed, and all these weird things start to happen again. It's very interesting horror. I think the idea could have been developed a bit more, but it's still a lot of fun and worth checking out. Next up is the Rugrats, which is on UK Netflix. Yep, I love the Rugrats movie. This, when I was a kid, the adult jokes went completely over my head. This time around, oh my god, I can't believe the adult jokes they got away with and some of the crazy things they do. It's so stupid, this film. But so much fun. The next one is The Propaganda Game, which is on UK and US. The Propaganda Game is the story of this Spanish director going to North Korea, showing how corrupt it is, how crazy the things are, and what they really do, showing what Kim Jong-un has done. It's crazy how people act in this country, and apparently there's this whole thing like where when tourists are there, they get sent to a certain part of the country where they're shown things that differently and make it all look all nice, and then as soon as they're away, crazy things start happening. So yeah, Propaganda Game shows that North Korea is a very, very scary place, and it's definitely worth checking out. Next one is The Fundamentals of Caring, which is a Netflix original as well, so I think it's on most Netflixes. What is Netflixes? Doesn't even sound like a real word, but that's how we're going to say it. This is Craig Roberts and Paul Rudd. Craig Roberts' character is in a wheelchair, and Paul Rudd is his carer, and they go on this road trip because Craig Roberts' character wants to see all these destinations, so they're going to go there. And this is really fun. Selena Gomez joins them on the road trip, and she's really great as well. This is very funny, very heartwarming, and Paul Rudd, anything he's in, I just love him, because he's just this lovely, lovely guy. And yeah, Fundamentals of Caring, definitely check it out. It's really, really good. Next one is Dumbstruck, which is on UK Netflix. This is of people with a whole documentary on people who do ventriloquism, sort of showing the conventions and showing how they work with their characters and showing why they do what they do. It's a really heartwarming documentary and had me smiling a lot, and it's really, really lovely, and it's nice to see there's this whole part where one of the ventriloquists has done really, really well, and it's awesome to see how well he's done, and yeah, I just really, really love this documentary. Next one is The Invitation, which is on UK and US. I think it's on most Netflixes as well. This is done by, Karen Kusuma, who did Jennifer's Body, brilliant female director, and this is really well written as well. It's there's people going to this dinner party, this couple, and one of the guy that's going, his ex-wife is holding a dinner party with her new husband, with the house they used to live in, and something's not right with this whole dinner party, and weird things start to happen. This had me on the edge when I saw it at London Film Festival last year, and it's crazy. I watched it a second time again, and it's just, I love this film. It is absolutely brilliant, and you should check it out. Next one is Guardians of the Galaxy, which is on UK. Guardians of the Galaxy, one of Marvel's best in my opinion. Such a brilliant team and so much fun, and they took a risk with this, but it was just brilliant in every single way, and I absolutely love it. Next one is the Purge Anarchy. I don't think you need to watch the first Purge to watch this. It's just, this is what the first film should have been. Them going out on the streets, all these crazy things happening. It's really, really good, and you should check it out. It's on UK Netflix, that one. The next one is What We Do in the Shadows, which is a vampire mockumentary from the people behind the Flight of the Conchords. This is a very, very funny mockumentary. It's hilarious. It shows that the makers of this really knew their vampire movies, and they go all out with it, have a lot of fun with it, and there's like a werewolf thing in here as well, which is hilarious. I absolutely love this, and yes, check it out. A very, very good mockumentary. Next one is X-Men Days of Future Past, which is on UK. This, I think, is almost the best X-Men movie. Apocalypse wasn't a movie, but this is really, really fun. Quicksilver was, like, I was so worried about that, but he's really, really good in this, and his character. He may wear this pink Floyd shirt and look a bit silly, but it's really awesome. And Evan Peters as him is brilliant, and it's a really, really great X-Men movie. And with Bryan Singer returning, and yes, if you haven't seen this one yet, check it out. Next one is Sicario. Sicario is about the Mexican drug cartel with Emily Blunt, Josh Brolin, and I've forgotten the other person behind me. Benicio del Toro. Yeah, Sicario. So Sicario is done by Denis Villeneuve, who did Enemy and Prisoners. Just a brilliant, brilliant director. This is a sort of scary film, has you on the edge, is just absolutely brilliant. Emily Blunt's brilliant in it, and I loved everything about this. Like, just Denis Villeneuve does these shots of things that, like, just sort of establishing shots of things, but it will just, something will be happening in the film and it will just go to something, but it looks so beautiful and just, it's really thought-provoking cinematography, and he really knows what he's doing with the shots that he puts in his films. So yeah, Sicario, if you haven't seen it, watch it. It's absolutely brilliant. That's on UK Netflix. Next one is Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, also on UK. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was a brilliant sequel to Rise of the Planet of the Apes. It raises the bar, takes in this more apocalyptic type world, and goes crazy. There's this really amazing 360 tank shot at one point, which looks incredible. This film is incredible, and I'm really excited for War of the Planet of the Apes. Next one is Commando, and this is just absolutely perfect with Arnie. It's 80s galore, just action, crazy, stupid, with perfect one-liners, over-the-top action, and just an absolutely brilliant film, and you should check it out. It's one of Arnie's best, and it's a lot of fun. Next one is I Am Big Bird. It is about Big Bird from Sesame Street, the person behind Big Bird. It's a very emotional movie when they speak about, like, Jim Henson and what he did for Big Bird and what he did for Sesame Street with Jim Henson Company. But it's absolutely brilliant. It's all the people, like, the guy that does Big Bird is in his 70s and is still being Big Bird. He has someone fill in for him sometimes, but he's still doing Big Bird, and this documentary is absolutely beautiful, and you should check it out. And the final movie is The Lobster, which is on UK with Colin Farrell. And the story of this is that people have to find love in a certain amount of days, or they will be turned into an animal. So I'm going to say about that film, it's really, really weird, but kept my attention the whole time. So that's my movies to watch on Netflix. If you like this, say in the comments down below. If you like these type of videos, if you want me to make more of these, then say. And is there any movies you want me to talk about? I think I'm going to have a bit of a quiet week of work this week, so if there's any movies you want me to review this week, say in the comments down below. I want to do some disturbing movie stuff, so suggest your most disturbing movies for me to review as well. And anything else you want me to talk about, say in the comments down below, and let's talk. That's all today. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Goodbye.